everybody, welcome back to my channel, Turn Up to Tangerines, and today we are going to be making a fruit cocktail bread. It's a nice light bread that's perfect for the fall, and it's made with applesauce and a can of fruit cocktail that's strained, and it's got a little bit of pecans in it. So why don't you come and follow me and join me in the kitchen today, and we'll get started. Okay. Go. Down at the bottom there. 3 cups of flour. 2 and 3 cups of flour. Two-thirds cup of sugar. One and 2. Nope. Have 1 teaspoon baking soda. This is a half a teaspoon, so I have to use 2. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Again, a half. I need 2. Never have enough cinnamon. I don't think, anyway. Just gonna swish that around. Aside for a minute. Take a bowl here. Cover 2 eggs. 1. 2. And we're going to take 8 ounces of applesauce, and that is, these are 2 4-ounce cups of the little applesauce that you can buy. Usually people buy these and put them in lunches and things, but I find they're very easy and convenient to use for recipes also. And that is about 8 ounces or cup, I guess, of applesauce, and you can use any kind of applesauce you want, homemade, whatever. I'll be making some pretty soon myself, as soon as apple season starts. And we want 1/3 cup, of course I put the eggs in there, of oil. just vegetable oil. You can use canola oil, whatever you want. I always have this on hand, so that's what I use. I don't feel I use a lot of oil in my life. So, and you really wouldn't have even needed quite that much, considering we do have applesauce in there. I'll whip this around. Get it started here. If you don't have applesauce, you could also use yogurt, lemon yogurt, any, flavor of yogurt, vanilla yogurt, plain yogurt. If you don't have applesauce, I always make my own applesauce in the fall, and then I don't can it, but I do put it in jars and keep them in the refrigerator because we do go through it quite a bit. Here is our fruit. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to just squeeze a little lemon juice in here, just this bottled kind. I don't normally use it, but it's got a little lemon flavor. Yeah, I'd say that's a good teaspoon, a tablespoon of lemon juice. There we go. Okay. We're going to take our dry ingredients and we're going to lightly stir this in just until it's blended. You don't want to, overdo it. One thing with making muffins and any kind of a quick bread, which is what this is, you don't want to over mix it. Makes your muffins and quick breads and things like that, scones too, awfully dry. So, I'll lightly fold that in. And then, before we get it all mixed in, we are going to add our nuts. It's a half a cup of chopped pecans. You can use walnuts, whatever. And lightly stir that in. And then we are going to add in our 15-ounce can of fruit cocktail drained, but I do see there's a little bit of juice in the bottom, so I'm just going to lightly mix that in. And this is just your, Del Monte fruit cocktail. Nothing fancy. You can use any brand you can find. No, here, I'll just add it in. And lightly toss that in here. You gotta really toss that in. Looks very good, doesn't it, too? Yummy. Chunks of fruit cocktail in there. Really stirring in there. Folding all the fruit and nuts in. Still got some dryness in there, which is good. There. There we go. There. Okay, and I've already greased my 9x5 pan, and I just greased it really good with some Crisco, because breads I like to use the Crisco. I'm not a big fan of baking with cooking spray. For some reason, maybe I'm old school, I guess. So I prefer the Crisco. I don't know, I think the cooking spray sometimes makes your things awfully kind of, I don't know, I just don't like it. So, I tend not to use it. always use Crisco for greasing my pans, baking especially. Not so much if I'm going to be, frying something, but even then I don't. And I prefer just to use oil. So we are going to use my finger here. Here we go. Get all that off of there. And lightly pack this in. There we go. Ooh, nice big chunks. Fruit. That tastes good. That tastes very good. There we go. Swirl that around. Very easy bread to make. Quick breads are so easy to make. I keep telling my daughter that. She always thinks, well, that seems so hard to make, and she goes and buys them and stuff. Quick breads and muffins and things. They said, they're really easy to make from scratch. So, there you go. I'm going to throw this in, put this in the oven. It's preheated at 350 degrees, and I'm going to bake the bread for a good 60 to 70 minutes. And when it's done, I will have it out, and I'll show you what it looks like, and we're going to give it a taste test. So, see you back here in 70 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, nice and moist. Very good. That looked good. Big piece of peach from the fruit cocktail. Looks like another piece of fruit there. All the nuts I put in. Try not to wiggle this around. There's another yummy piece. Take a bite. Oh. Very, very moist. And very good. That's good. Cocktail bread. Look at the top. Ooh.